Hey everyone, I am Leigh and I own Amara Day Spa, Salon Boutique, and I have been an esthetician for 17 years. And so one of my huge passions is skincare and makeup. I truly believe that beautiful skin is timeless and priceless, and I believe in investing in it. So I thought that I would just show you all what my skincare routine is, a little bit about why I use what I use, and kind of go from there. So I hope you guys have fun. I'm shooting it here at the studio at Amara. I wanted to shoot it at my house, but we are currently living in a 1 bedroom with my family of 6. And so we have the teeniest bathroom right now. And so anyways, we're gonna do it at the studio, but this is what I do at home. I brought all my stuff and here goes. So I'm gonna show you my skincare routine. And I think it's always so helpful if you're somebody that has struggled with anything from acne to dark spots to wrinkles and aging. I am the girl for you because I've had them all. I've broken out my whole life. I've had dark spots my whole life, whether it's from pregnancy, birth control, or sun damage. I have all three. And of course, wrinkles and fine lines and aging and all those kinds of things. And so I love to share what I do and kind of the tips and tricks that I found. So after I wash my face in the morning, I always wash it in the shower when I shower with an exfoliating wash. And then right when I get out, I put on this TNS Recovery Complex. And this is by far one of my favorite products that I've come across over the past few years. It has growth factors, and it's the most potent growth factors that are on the market. Is with a company called Medica, and that basically helps to build collagen and elastin on your own, and you pretty much quit producing that as you get older. And so it's something that we need to keep that, padding and youthful look so that we don't just like sag and get old. So I put this on very first. You want this to penetrate very first before any product because it's the most important to build that collagen elastin. Next, a product that I can't live without that I've also used for a couple years, and I do like to try things and see what's out there because I think I need to be educated as a professional to help you guys. But this is one that I cannot live without, and it's called Lightera, and it's also from a medical skincare line called Medica, same as the TNS, but it basically helps to stop that pigment from coming out. Right? We all have some sort of pigment, and as you get older, you go through having spots. Different skin types have more than others. I happen to have a really big problem with this, and so this has been able to help suppress those age spots as I get chemical pills and other things. But I use this faithfully morning and night from top to bottom, and I should actually show you because I came fresh faced, so I'm going to show you. I just do 1 pump of this. It's red, doesn't smell good because it's pure growth factors, but I just get 1 pump, kind of dot it all over, and then I rub it in, and I make sure that I get all my eyes, my eyelids, everywhere, because I want these growth factors getting all over. And that absorbs pretty quickly, and obviously your face doesn't turn red when you put it on. Next, then I do just 1 pump of this Lightera. The great part is it's all in these easy 1 pump, so I don't have to guess how much I need. Same thing, I just kind of like to get even disbursement, and so when I put it on, I know that it's getting all my spots everywhere. And I really struggle with my spots kind of in this area. My forehead ones are gone now pretty much, that I kind of got with having kids. But so I put that on all over and let that soak in. The next product that I'm actually using right now, and I will rotate usually between an alpha hydroxy acid and a retinol. I believe everyone should be on one of those. It helps cellular turnover. So if you think of your mattress and then your sheets, you've got to wash your sheets and change your sheets all of the time, right? So our skin is a lot like the mattress and the sheets. We have this firm padding underneath when we're youthful and have this young, beautiful skin. And then the outer layer is really smooth when we're young. As we get older, the mattress gets lumpy and loses its firmness, and then the sheets kind of get dull and dirty if we don't wash them. So alpha hydroxys and retinols help to change those sheets, so it keeps causing cellular turnover so that you create new healthy skin. So right now I've been using an alpha hydroxy product that I really love that helps to brighten the skin as well as cause that cellular turnover. And it goes really well with the Lightera. A lot of times when the seasons change and it gets really dry, I'm sure you're all experiencing this in about end of September, October, 1st of November, where your skin changes, you break out more than normal, you feel really dry, and it's because of the season changes. So sometimes I need to change up my product a little bit from a retinol to an alpha hydroxy acid, and some skin types do better with one than the other. I love them both, and I can use them both. Next, I need hydration. Everybody that lives in Utah, which is where we are at, needs hydration. It's the second driest state in the whole nation, and so you have to add hydration to your skin because it's not something that we get. If you're on the east or the west coast or anywhere near humidity, sometimes you don't need as much moisture. And you may be looking at this like, holy crap, this girl uses a lot of products. But again, skincare is an investment, and I believe in using the right things for the right people and customizing it. So this is a pretty heavy moisturizer. And so I would say it's for anybody that has, you know, pretty dry skin and just wants that like youthful, plump look. Hopefully you guys can hear and understand me. Okay, and then next, this is called HA5. This is hyaluronic acid, and it has 5 different forms. This is one of my very favorites that's on the market, and it basically helps your water to retain the moisture. So I just put all these great products on. Now I'm going to lock and load, right? I'm going to still in that moisture, and this is going to help to plump my skin from a raisin to a grape. That's basically what hyaluronic acid does, is takes you from a raisin to a grape. It can hold 1,000 times its weight in water. And so anytime you hear hyaluronic acid, that's a good thing. It's something your body naturally produces, but like everything else, it stops producing as much the older you get. So the older you get, the more high maintenance you get. It's lovely. My other favorite trick is if I were in my bathroom sink right now, I add a little bit of water to this before I put it on, and it helps it to go further, but also it holds water, right? So if I put a little bit of water with this, it'll help lock and seal in the water that I'm putting onto my face. So this is something, like if I don't use this product and I forget this HA5, my skin definitely feels a little more like crepey and fine liney, like a raisin. So this is a product we sell so much of because once people use it and see the results from it, they can't get enough. So it's not just my favorite product, it's everyone's favorite product. Okay, and then next most important is a sunscreen. I have struggled with sunscreens over the years, certain ones making my skin, you know, break out or not love it, or if it's, you know, too heavy or something like that. So we've got a couple here, and you really just got to find the right one for you. But a sunscreen is so important because that sun damage, you can't erase that as easily as you gain the sun damage. And so this one right now, this is what I've been using for a long while. It's just a clear tinted SPF 47. It goes on really evenly, and I don't really struggle with breakouts or anything from it. So sometimes you get those little, you know, like product boogers. You just gotta break those off. So anyways, so sunscreen, super important. There's tinted sunscreens. A lot of people love tinted sunscreens because they kind of get a 2-for-1, and I highly recommend those as well. I like to wear a lot of foundation to make my skin even, so I just wear it clear. Sunscreen every day. Okay. Then my very next favorite product, I actually discovered it last week. We've had it for a while. I just hadn't personally used it, and I was at my sister's house with my sisters, and one of my sisters was using this, and her skin looked amazing and glowy and just beautiful, and I was like, whoa, dude, give me some of that. So I tried hers, and the next day when I got back into town, I went to Amara and got it, and so I've been using it for like a week, and it is awesome. It is a primer oil, and again, like where you're so dry and you want that like plump, dewy skin, this has been awesome. And you'll probably see it on camera. I just do a couple little drops. This will help set my makeup too, which I love primers, so I've kind of switched to this as my primer. But this, I don't know if you guys can see just like how nice and dewy that makes the skin look and feel. And if I'm not going to put makeup on after, I will put like 10 drops on and just leave it on my face, and it looks like all glowy and dewy. But since I'm going to show makeup also today, then I won't put 27 drops on for you guys. And then last but not least, a product that I literally can't live without, the self tanner. I love to be tan. I don't want the sun damage. I don't want the wrinkles, but I want to be tan all the time, just like most people. This is our very favorite tanner tanning company. It's what we use in our airbrush tans, and then this is the stuff that we send home with everybody. There's a couple different types and options. But I use this at least 3 times a week on my face just to make my face look tan and beautiful. So, and I think people are sometimes scared of how to use it or think it's like a lengthy process. But after I've got all my skincare on, I kind of let it settle for just a second while I'm like brushing my teeth or doing something else. And then I just take it, shake it, and then I just spray it like this. and voila. So it's so easy. And then this will develop over 8 hours. And so it makes my makeup look better. When you're tan, your skin tone looks better and more even. And the color naturally goes the color that you are. It reacts with the amino acids in your own skin. And so if you're usually fairer, your tan will be lighter. If you're darker skin like me, my tan goes pretty dark with it. So a lot of people are scared they're going to turn orange or some weird color. It just reacts with your natural coloring and how you naturally tan. And so it gives a pretty color for everybody. Again, this is another #1 product. So I would say these 4 are our #1 products, which I don't know if you can see those, but the Self Tanner, the HA5, the TNS, and the Lytera. Those are products that pretty much everybody can and should be on, unless you don't like to be tan, I guess, but who doesn't?